Hi everybody, it's your girl Dank. I just wanted to make a quick video on what has been my go-to breakfast slash sometimes I like breakfast for dinner. So this is going to be my simple 5-point breakfast sandwich. I'm just going to give you the breakdown of the ingredients. Right here, this is the H-E-B Bake Shop Thin Bagels and everything. These are 3 points for each little bagel thin. I have the Deli Fresh Smoked Turkey. It is 1 point for every 2 ounces. I keep a container of mixed chopped vegetables in my fridge just so I can make this quickly in the morning. With the vegetables chopped, I can pretty much do one of these in like 5 minutes. In this one, I have celery, onion, and mushrooms. I also like to season my eggs, so I have I use whatever seasoning I have. My favorite lately is the McCormick Grill Makes Steakhouse Onion Burger. And a recent find at the grocery store that I am absolutely in love with. These Velveeta slices. This one is jalapeno cheese. One thing you will notice about the package, it does not say fat-free or anything like that. It's just regular Velveeta. These are actually only 1 point. That's right, 1 point for Velveeta. They are absolutely fantastic. It's become my new go-to sliced cheese for my breakfast sandwiches. The equipment that you'll need for this, I just have a little container so I can measure out my meat on my scale. A 1/4 cup measurement, and this little doodad. You don't have to use something like this. You can really use like any type of container you want, but it opens up and it makes like the perfect little round egg omelet-y thing to fit onto those bagels. The only thing that's not on my counter that is going to be in my fridge until I need it is going to be the liquid egg whites. I will use 1/4 cup of liquid egg white, maybe a little less, it depends. And you know what? I absolutely lied to you guys. It's not 5 points. It's 6 points with the cheese included. My bad. I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you how I do this in the morning. Take 1/4 cup of the veggies. You know, it's really interesting doing this with, you know what, bump this. Let me just sit this right here and grab a handful, and yes, my hands are washed and all that good stuff. And I like kind of like a overflowing 1/4 cup because it's veggies. It's 0 points. So I'm gonna pop that in there. I'm just set my little 1/4 cup to the side. Now and this is how I do this. The vegetables, 1/4 cup. Just close it up in this little thing. I am gonna microwave this for 1 minute. While it microwaves, I'm going to take this container, get it on my scale, and I'm going to measure out 2 ounces of the sliced turkey. So once this comes out of the microwave, it'll be good to go for me just to pop my turkey and my liquid egg whites in. And I'll be back in just a second to show you what that looks like. Okay, the vegetables have microwaved for a minute. I've actually thrown my my bagel thin in the toaster. I toast it twice because I keep my bread in the fridge just so it doesn't go bad. I've taken this out and you can see like the condensation. The veggies steam nicely, so you don't have to worry about like a raw onion taste or anything like that. One thing I did want to show, because I've gotten questions from some friends on it, they don't believe that 2 ounces of meat is a lot. I have measured out 2 ounces. And I think you can, hold on, let me adjust. You can see right there on the scale, this is 2 ounces. This is a lot of meat for a breakfast sandwich. It definitely gives you the protein you need, and you can't go wrong with that much turkey for 1 point. So I just pop this in on top of the veggies. Hold on, just measure, trying to get it all in here instead of all over my counter. Get my little stray pieces because I want everything that I can get for my point allotment. And then before I put my eggs in, I just have a fork here. I like to just, you know, mix the veggies through it because I don't want all my veggies at the bottom. This is not going to be a perfectly even blend because, of course, there is quite a bit like almost a stupid amount of turkey in here. But I guarantee you that with a breakfast like this, you are not going to be hungry anytime soon. So I just mixed the veggies through it. And I also measured out my 1/4 cup of egg whites. I'm just going to pour that all in here. And I'm sorry that my hand is moving. I really am trying to get used to, I'm actually using my phone to do this. So it's kind of interesting. And then I'm just going to take my, where is it? There we go. My seasoning. You could do salt and pepper. You can do whatever seasoning you like on your eggs. I find that a really good seasoning kind of, there we go. See? Just a nice little evened blend on it. I find that if I season it with, you know, a really good seasoning like that, I don't notice that, you know, I'm eating egg whites, because once you do egg whites for a while, you can kind of get tired of them pretty easily. I'm just going to close this back up. Now this, I am going to microwave for 2 minutes, because I want the egg white cooked all the way through. My toaster just popped, so I'm going to pop it back down just for that second cycle I like, so it's nice and crispy and warm. And then I'll show you the finished product. Well, I'll cheese it. I'll cheese it with y'all with me before I get my grub on. One sec, love. Okay, guys, we're back. It finished microwaving. I found that every now and then, like if my meat's really cold or my vegetables are really cold, the final microwaving time, most of the time, is about 2 minutes. In this case, it wasn't as hot as I like it. I like my stuff like steaming, burn your face hot. So I put like an extra 30 seconds on there. You can see the condensation again. You open it up and all that fantastic steam comes out. Let me close it up. That is the omelet that is going to go inside that. Let me just scoop this bad boy out and then we'll cheese it and make a go of it. Okay, I had to put my phone down to get that bad boy out. I was about to try to tackle it holding the camera, and then I realized, don't be stupid. It was going to be a calamity had I done that. And this is what I mean by that little container. It makes it the perfect size. No overhang, no falling out, you know, when I eat it, anything like that. It just works perfectly. And then one of the best parts in my world, I am a cheese-aholic. There we go. And then I just pop the cheese on. And within about like a good 30 seconds to a minute, that cheese is going to melt perfectly on top. And we just top that here. Let me give you pick it up and give you a side shot. Look at that. Like I am holding it crooked, my bad. But like, tell me that does not look like a sandwich that could get you full for breakfast. But this is my 6-point breakfast sandwich. This is my go-to meal for in the mornings. And I found like when I first started making it, it took me a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I was chopping the vegetables and, you know, all of that stuff, trying to do it in the morning. But once I got a routine down pat, keeping a container of chopped veggies, you know, having everything ready to go, I can make this breakfast sandwich in 5 minutes in the morning. I typically will wrap it up in a paper towel, drive to work, and it's still warm, you know, still perfectly hot when I get to work. I'm very fortunate. I work like 5 minutes from home, but still, it's just like I had pulled the bread out of the toaster and the eggs out of the microwave, so perfectly hot, and the cheese is all definitely melted and ooey gooey, which is just rocks. But thanks for watching. If you like, just go ahead, hit the button. Let me know that you want me to keep these coming. You all have a wonderful life. Good luck on your journeys. Peace and blessings, and I'm out.